Thank you very much, Genesis Gold Group, for sponsoring this video. Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, I was reading through an article and it reminded me of something that it mentioned that I haven't thought about in a long time. And the reason is because it is very grim subject to talk about and it almost seems hopeless. So let's go through this article where it says that 13 nations agreed to engineer global famine by destroying agriculture, saying that producing food is bad for the planet. And aren't we seeing that unfold right before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen? All these nations that are saying that cow farts are bad, that nitrogen, which is pretty much plant food, is bad, that CO2, which is pretty much plant food, is bad. What do you think the result of that is going to be when we are being told by organizations that deal with hunger and starvation that right now the world is at a food deficit, meaning that people are actually starving right now in the world, and we have many nations around the world advocating that we stop farming, that we stop ranching, but that instead we eat crickets and that we eat meat that's grown in a lab. Let's read on. We are now being told that producing food is bad for the planet. To save the planet, globalists insist farms must be shut down across the globe. And stay tuned for the second part of this video, ladies and gentlemen, because what I have to go over with you is something that's always been in the back of my head. I don't talk about it very much, but we'll fill you in on that here in a minute. Under the guise of reducing methane emissions, methane bad, 13 nations have signed a pledge to engineer global famine by gutting agricultural production and shutting down farms. Now, these are only the nations that have actually signed a pledge, ladies and gentlemen. They're not all of the nations involved, of which include Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Burkina Faso. I didn't even know that country existed. Burkina Faso, Chile, the Czech Republic, Ecuador, Germany, Panama, Peru, Spain, the United States, and Uruguay. And we all know that another country that's being attacked by the globalist state, I guess you can say, is the Netherlands, right? The Netherlands, yeah, the Dutch, whose farmers are being attacked. Also, I think it's in Ireland also, where they're saying that they have to call 200,000 cows here in the next couple of years or so. Food systems are responsible for 60% of methane emissions, warns Marcelo Mena, CEO of Global Methane Hub. Well, maybe she ought to practice what she preaches, ladies and gentlemen, and eat only 40% of the food that she currently eats. She says that farming is destroying the planet, hence their demand to shut down farms. Incredible. And these people are educated. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So before you send your kids off to college, take into consideration that these people doing this and saying these things, they're very highly educated. Without farms, you have no food. And without food, you get exactly what Kamala Harris called over the weekend, reduction in population, or a reduce. Are you serious? I haven't seen that yet. So the Vice President of the United States of America called for a reduction in the population of people. And here's their logic. Food equals global warming. So they are attacking food and shutting it down. You can't make this stuff up. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this stuff up. This is the crazy world that we live in. I'm not a financial advisor, but the folks at Genesis Gold Group specialize in helping those who want to diversify their excess wealth by converting their fiat currency retirement plans into a plan that is backed by real money. So if you're in a position where you are wondering what you can do in order to diversify or insulate your wealth against what I like to call the inferno of inflation, give Genesis Gold Group a call and they can provide you with the information that you need in order to make an educated decision. And the reduced population part, ladies and gentlemen, is the second part of this video. And it's the part that I've known about for a while. I think I talked about it with my Patreons here a year or two ago. But we'll go over that here in a minute. We're almost done with this. And here, the author of this part of the article right here says, refer to the Deagle forecast, which projects an almost 70% reduction in the population of the United States by 2025. There is no more efficient way, he says, to depopulate than through war, famine, and plagues. Isn't that interesting that all three of these time-tested methods of murder are in play right now? Well, let's see. Is war in play? Yes. Is famine in play? I would say so if we have countries around the world saying that we have to cut out farming and ranching and growing food the way that we've done it since the beginning of humanity, right? And plagues, well, just look back at the last couple of years and look at the stuff that they made people take or coerced people into taking, and then just watch the next few years going forward as well and seeing how many people succumb to that vitamin juice that they had to take. But let's take a look at this Deagle right here. See, this is this Deagle forecast. This is something that I've been keeping up with for many years, and for 2025, the Deagle forecast is saying that the population in the United States is going to go down by 70%, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go ahead and leave the link to this article right here. And there's plenty of links out there that you can take a look at this. But I'm just going to bring you over here real quick. Observations. The G7 countries are clustered near the top of this little map right here. And the ones that are the highest population loss are going to be the UK at 78.5%, the United States at 70%, Germany at 65%, France 41%, Italy, Canada, Japan. Pretty much all the Western nations, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much all of the Western nations is what this is forecasting. I pray to the good Lord that it's not true, but that's what this is forecasting. 3 countries dominate the top positions: UK, USA, Germany. These are the very 3 countries involved in the production of the vitamin juices. These guys right here, right? And then it says, if Deagle is an accurate forecast, then it is extremely dangerous to stay in the United States, in the UK, the United States, or Germany, the epicenters of this slaughter. You know, this is very scary, and I don't often talk about this very much because I don't want to take away people's hope. I'm not leaving this country. I'm not leaving Alaska. It would have to be such a dire situation for us to pick up and leave that we would pretty much be refugees, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not leaving. I'm staying here, and this is where I will put up my fight. And it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to God that this is 100% wrong, but who knows, all right? Just get prepared the best that you can, live the best life that you can, and that's all you can do, right? Be right with yourself, be right with God, be right with everything, and you'll be okay. Because this life here, this physical life, in my opinion, is just temporary. This is just an experience that we have been gifted, so accept the experience for good or bad, but do the right thing. Having said that, I hope that you have a great day. Thank you very much for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you that I really appreciate all of your support. I appreciate those of you that spend a few minutes with me whenever I put up a video. And I also want to say thank you very much to all of the winners of all of the giveaways that we gave on Alaska Prepper Prime Day. Everyone reached out to me, gave me the information, and I was able to send everything out to all of the vendors that sponsored that live stream. So enjoy your gifts. Congratulations again, ladies and gentlemen. And now we can look forward to this Christmas during our December Bash giveaway, which is right around the corner. I was just thinking, man, in about another 3.5 months, it's going to be snowing already. So I better get busy. So I'll see you all later. Have a great day. God bless every one of you. God bless America. I'm Alaska Prepper. I'm out.